Okay, so we have ourselves a new piece on The Athletic that I'm going to link in the description for all your reading pleasures. Of course, The Athletic is paid for material. It is behind a paywall, so you kind of need to have it in order to gain access to this piece. But Max Bultman's recent "When Will the Red Wings Sign Moritz Seider and Lucas Raymond" article from earlier today is a good read. And if you wanted to get the scoop as to what exactly is going on with Detroit, with Steve Yzerman, with Seider, with Raymond, this is your piece. Of course, this will all only be relevant until Raymond and Seider inevitably sign their contracts. It's going to happen, and we just kind of need to know when. And I guess, how much too. Either way, though, even though it's not like a super crazy conclusion to make, oh yeah, like the Red Wings are going to re-sign Raymond and Seider, we know that, there still are some questions to be asked and answers to be had about the situation. So, to help us out with what it is that Bultman writes about, let's head over onto ProHockeyRumors.com, because Josh Erickson's Morning Notes goes out there and highlights what it is that Bultman writes about in the Athletic piece. And also, this Pro Hockey Rumors article is not behind a paywall, so it's easier to screenshot this. Paraphrasing is technically not violating the Athletic's screenshot exclusivity conduct. So, let's go out there and read this piece. The Red Wings may have the third most projected cap space in the league 3 weeks in the free agency via Puckpedia, but it's an artificially high number. That's because left wing, huh? Really? Okay. Left winger Lucas Raymond and right shot defenseman Moritz Seider, each the top RFAs remaining at their respective positions, still need new deals and could take up almost all of their $17.65 million left to spend. In a Tuesday morning mailbag, The Athletic's Max Bultman examined why the duo remains unsigned. Long-term deals are preferably the outcome for both, Bultman writes, but a lack of solid recent comparables could be plugging up the works. That's because many of their peers sign long-term extensions in a flat cap environment, while Raymond and Seider are presumably pushing for increased cap hits with more certainty regarding a rising upper limit over the life of their deals. Bultman writes there is still some potential for sticker shock on the team side. A reasonable prediction considering evolving hockey projects 8-year deals for both to fall in the $8 million range. Now pause before we continue into this commentary here. If Raymond and Seider both sign 8x8s, $8 million over the course of 8 years, $64 million total contracts, if they both get that, then honestly, Steve Yzerman, I will just shake your hand and bow down right now, because that would be fantastic. If those are the current contract projections, then okay, sign these guys to 8x8s, because Seider on the books till what is going to be, okay, 24, 25, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, till 2032? Both of these guys getting signed on till the start of the next decade at $8 million apiece would be fantastic business. Seider is already the best defenseman on the team. Raymond is already the hardest working, most clutch, and toughest son of a bee on the forward core. I get it, Dylan Larkin is supposed to be better. You could say he's better, right? But Raymond has had such an incredible up-and-coming run. So clutch, so skilled, so smart, and so important to this team. Signing that guy to an $8 million AAV deal will quickly put itself in the reins of one of the best contracts in the NHL. Same thing with Seider, you could say. Honestly, like, you talk about German dudes making $8 million on long-term contracts and all of a sudden outplaying those deals. Leon Draisaitl did that exact same thing with the Edmonton Oilers, although his contract was $8.5 million a year. So Raymond and Seider, 8x8, if that's the projection, then Stevie Y should have had that contract signed yesterday. But there's a reason that contract is not signed yesterday. It's because Raymond and Seider are not going to accept 8x8s. They have the rights as hockey players and athletes themselves to try to maximize the dollars that they know they can get. And they know they will be valuable. They know their services are super important to this team, and they know that if they sign bridge deals, they sign 2, 3, 4-year deals, and then they keep on re-signing with the Red Wings, they can up and up and up their price. Of course, the NHL is in a little bit of a different environment now compared to, let's say, 10, 15 years ago. 10-15 years ago, getting guys signed on to 8-year deals was very, very important. These players wanted security. There was like, okay, we don't know if we're going to be able to be this good for this long or be competitive for this long. We don't know if our health is going to keep up in the ways that we need it to in order to have long, stress-free careers in hockey. So give me that 8-year contract, give me that security. That was really important back in the day. I say back in the day, like it wasn't like 15 years ago, but still. The market has changed now. Ever since Austin Matthews and Mitch Marner came in with their bridge deals, confidently saying, yeah, I can get a lot of money right now, I'm very good, but we're not going to go all the way to 8. We're going to go to 5. We're going to go to 4. Because once 4 comes around, the cap is going to go up and I can re-sign and I can make even more money. Hockey is a business after all, right? They always say the same thing. Hockey teams trade away fan favorites. Hockey teams buy players out. They don't like doing this. They don't like ruining a player's day. But at the end of the day, it's a business. And the players have the right to go out there and make their demands in the perspective of a business as well. Not to mention the fact that Steve Yzerman has been so willing to sign bridge deals to guys out of ELCs in the past, it makes things a lot more believable when you think about the ELC conversation and bridge deal conversation with Raymond and Seider. Of course, an 8-year deal would have been the most preferred and best outcome for the team, but for the guys, they know their impact, they know their importance, they know that if they choose and they continue to play as well as they have, they're going to remain lifelong Red Wings. Like, there's no reason for Lucas Raymond to be doubting his job security with Detroit unless he absolutely sucks next year, which we know he's not going to. So if you are a Detroit Red Wings fan, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about the updates, I guess you could say. Is this really an update? I don't know. Okay, no, I guess that's an update, right? I mean, Max Boltman gave an explanation as to why everything's going down the way it is. I think that's useful enough information to go out there and label this as an update. Yeah, no, look at me rationalizing to myself why we could title this video Seider Raymond Contract Update and not anything else, because I don't really know what else this is, honestly. Either way, this is a pretty good reminder that hockey is a business and that players have the right to exercise their freedoms in whatever contract negotiation will be present. They can maximize their dollars by going down this route. Thank you to Mitch Marner and Austin Matthews for popularizing this process, because if it was 2013 and Raymond and Seider were a part of the Red Wings and they were doing their thing and they were good and they were coming off of their ELCs, the 8-year deal probably would have been signed the moment they were eligible to sign it. Like, that's kind of what we probably would have seen back then, just because values and common league procedure seems to have shifted so much in that respect. So, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about Lucas Raymond and Moritz Seider, this entire contract debate update that we have seen here. Articles will be linked in the description, but for now, thoughts in the comment section below. I hope you enjoyed this video, and bye.